Hi there, my name is Carolin Soldo. Welcome back to our channel. I'm outside today, coming to you here live from my home in Buffalo. And I want to talk to you about hosting your first virtual event. Over the last couple of months, so many events have been canceled. So all the networking and fun and parties and learning and teaching that we've been doing has been put on hold, but not for long, because so many organizations are realizing the benefits of going online and hosting their events virtually. So why not you? And I'm not talking about just a webinar. I'm talking about a 1-day, 2-day, or even 3-day full-on virtual event that you can host from the comfort of your own home, like I'm doing right now from my home here in Buffalo, New York. So let's talk about how you can plan and execute your first virtual event. As always, before we get started, make sure you hit the bell and you subscribe to our channel so you're always notified when new episodes become available here every week. Welcome to Powerhouse Business on YouTube. I'm your host, Carolin Soldo. I'm a business owner, business scaling master, and mom of 2 boys. I love thinking big, pushing boundaries, and doing things differently. Most of all, I'm all about achieving massive growth with ease and helping you scale your business by living the life you love. Let's go. For many people, events are the #1 source of income, right? It's a way for you to teach and add value and get visibility and promote yourself and get new clients. It's also a really great way for people to go speak. So whether you've been hosting live events or you are used to speaking at live events now, all of these options are no longer available in many cases, but we can all go virtual. And as a matter of fact, I'm hosting our very first 1-day virtual event. It's going to be a virtual client attraction bootcamp where I want to go really deep into marketing with you. And if you stay tuned all the way until the end of this episode, I want to share more with you on how you can get your ticket completely free of charge. But for now, let's dig in. The first thing you need to think about is the audience and who exactly the event is for. That determines everything and all the other steps you're taking afterwards. So ask yourself, who do you want to attend your event? Who is it really for? And what do these people really need? What are they looking for? And what can you deliver during your virtual event that will attract them in and give them massive value? Once you know who it's really for, there are 3 really important decisions for you to make right now. The first thing you want to look at is what the purpose is of your event. And there are generally 2 purposes. Option number 1 is for you to actually monetize the event itself, which means that you're making money, you're generating a profit from ticket sales in the event itself. Option number 2 is to monetize the event differently, and that happens through sales at the event. So the event itself is not what you sell, it's really more the marketing tool. The second thing you want to look at is how big of an event you want to put on and the feel of it. So over the past couple of years, I've hosted big events with hundreds of people attending, and I've also hosted smaller, much more intimate retreat-style events. So a small event could be 8 people, maybe 15, 25 perhaps, and a bigger event could have thousands of attendees potentially. And then lastly, you want to really think about the flavor and style of your event. And usually that means if the focus is mostly on you and maybe your team, or if it's more of a conference type of event where there might be many speakers, there might be vendors and many people adding value to your audience. The next step is for you to pick the theme and the topic, of course. And there are 2 flavors to choose from again. Option number 1 is for you to deliver something more high level. So because we are a business builder, right, we help you scale your business with ease and excellence, I could walk you through the 6 key growth areas that your business needs to go through where you can optimize your company to grow and scale it. If I wanted to be more specific, so option number 2 could be marketing, for example. So I could host an event that goes really deep into the specific topic of online marketing, client attraction, and getting clients online. And what's best for you and your audience really depends on your goals, what you like to talk about, and what your audience really wants as well. Once you know the topic and you know what you want to deliver and the core outcomes of your event, you can of course make your agenda or your show flow. And that really determines what you will be delivering during the event and ultimately how long your event will be. And that brings brings us to the next step, that is the length of your event. I have hosted 1-day, 2-day, and 3-day events, and they've each been incredible, but they have each very different purposes and they could potentially have very different outcomes. So based on the topic that you have chosen and based on the agenda you have, look at how much time you really need to deliver that content. Now, when you have attendees with you live in a room, it's much easier to keep them there for 3 full days. So really consider the online virtual experience when you look at how long your event should be. Maybe a 3-day event is not ideal, but maybe a 1-day or 2-day event will be better to keep your audience engaged and sticking with you all the way through. The next thing you want to look at is when your event should be hosted. When you're planning for your first virtual event, give yourself at least 3 months to plan for it and also promote it to make sure you have the proper attendance. And then when it comes to the day of the week, that really depends on your audience. I've hosted events over the weekend or maybe a long weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but also during the week. Really look at your audience and when it would be most convenient for them to attend your event. The next really important thing for you to look at is your team. People make the event happen, right? So the team that is behind the scenes, the team that helps you during the event, your marketing team, your production team, your tech people. Look at your show flow or your agenda and in your mind really visualize who needs to be there, what type of support you really need, and then make a list of the most important people and support that you are expecting at your event. You may already have these people on your team, and if not, there are a lot of experts out there who can help you make this event a huge success. Let's talk about tech and AV for a moment, shall we? You may already be a tech expert or a tech guru, but you don't have to be. You can hire the right people and you can set up an amazing studio and even background at your home. It doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming at all. Of course, you need some high quality equipment, a great camera. You need people who can make everything happen behind the scenes. If you're using Zoom, for example, or a virtual streaming platform, you need a good microphone, you need some lighting, you need a nice background that's on brand, but it can be really simple for you to pull off your first virtual event, so don't be intimidated or overwhelmed. The next really important thing for you to think about is your marketing plan and the assets that you need for the event. Marketing the event is really important, and I recommend you use advertising. I also recommend you use affiliates that can help you promote the event, and you use any existing audiences and assets that you already have, such as your email list and your social media followers. Now, creating a marketing plan depends on how much time you have. So you could sit down with a calendar and literally sketch out all the initiatives and all the campaigns that you're planning to launch to make your event a huge success. Some of the most important marketing assets you need to have are, of course, your sales page and maybe a shorter event opt-in page. You need emails, you need flyers, maybe a PDF, and maybe some social media images and graphics for you to promote your event. And then last but not least, of course, you need your content. And that depends on your style and what type of speaker you are. Some people prefer to be on camera speaking without any materials. Some people love to have images and slides and documents, and I like to use a combination of both. So at my events, I will have a combination of slides, workbooks, as well as me speaking to you on camera. And then it's practice, 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 rehearse, and get ready. And don't forget to have a ton of fun. Don't take it so seriously. Be playful. Marketing is supposed to be fun. Connecting with your audience is supposed to be fun. We're living in a new world, so embrace virtual events and give it a try. And now I would love to hear from you. What ahas did you have today? What questions do you have? Are you planning a virtual event? If so, pop a link below and we can join you. Let's have a conversation about your first virtual event. And as promised, I want to invite you to something really special. We are hosting our very first one-day virtual event. It's the one-day virtual client attraction bootcamp in October, and I would like to give you a ticket. To get your ticket free of charge for a limited time, click on that link below the video or go to clientattractionbootcamp.com right now to reserve your seat. During the virtual client attraction bootcamp, I'm going to help you build a completely customized online customer attraction funnel, an online sales funnel that will bring you ready to buy prospects on demand. We're going to replace any manual, tedious, time-consuming marketing you've been doing, all the posting online, all the blogging and the networking and everything, with a completely automated online client attraction system for your business. So if you're a coach, a consultant, an expert, and you want more clients online, this event is for you. All you need to do is click on the link below, sign up for your ticket right now while they last, and I will see you in just a couple of weeks from now. As always, stay focused on your goals, because I believe that you are meant to bring your passions and your expertise to the world. If you liked the episode, give me a like, share it with your friends, and then make sure you come back again next week. Thank you for watching, and take care. Do you often feel stressed and overwhelmed from growing your business? Do you crave more ease and happiness from your success? What if I gave you a tool that has the power to instantly make you feel focused, peaceful, and at ease, all while growing your business faster than ever before? I've created the Business Growth Scorecard that has helped countless businesswomen replace overwhelm with confidence, and now the scorecard is available online. It's free, takes less than 10 minutes, and provides you with a customized growth plan, including your personal scores. Go to businessgrowthscorecard.com to take the test right now. I look forward to helping you grow your business with ease and excellence.